thank everybody for the love and support that you guys been showing for this show and the apparel line. This is our 1-year anniversary show, and we're topping it off with a very big salute to Coach Carver Durham. We thank all you guys for showing up. We thank all you guys for the love and support. This is the only show that gives flowers to yesterday's stars. We thank you guys. We ask you guys to keep showing up, keep showing the support, and we'll be back next year with a bigger show, a bigger lineup, and we do this for the people. One.
Yo, you already know what it is, man. This Fred with M3S3 Men Make Moves, Sucker Stand Still, man. I want to give a shout out to Burrow Boy Apparel, man. Check this out. Send me some fly stuff right here. We're going to be talking about it on the podcast today. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. The podcast is on YouTube, M3S3 TV. You know what I'm saying? But y'all make sure y'all check my guy out, man. It's good quality, too. Fire quality. Fire stuff. He sent up some more merch too, so we're gonna be showing that on the show and all that. Salute. Y'all make sure y'all rock out with my guy. You already know what it is.
with your host, Burrow Boy, aka Shawn Atkinson, and co-host Maurice Gunner Graham.
Welcome to the All-American Sports Show. I'm your host, Burrow Boy, a.k.a. Shawn Atkinson. Tonight, we got a special guest with us tonight, Mr. Richard Taylor with Taylor House Publishing. I'm sorry.
Taylor House Publishing. What's going on? How y'all doing?
Publishing. What's going on?
All right. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Rich is taking over for Maurice Graham tonight. He couldn't be here tonight, man. So we want to thank Richard for coming in, and also thank you for all the viewers, you know what I'm saying, for Taylor House Publishing for showing up. We appreciate you guys, you know what I'm saying, showing up for this joyous celebration. Thank you. So, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, as always, man, tonight the show is sponsored by Burrow Apparel. That's burrowapparel.net. You guys go out there and get you some Burrow Apparel and support the community, man. Also, a special shout out to M3S3 Apparel. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all the love you guys been showing. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all go and support Shop Money and the Shop Money team, man. They're doing big things down there in Wayne County. And for all your party needs and party designs, go to Designs on a Dime from Facebook. They'll take care of all of that for you. You know what I'm saying? They do a great job. And also to support the show for better content and viewership, we got the Pass Shop going at the bottom of the screen. You guys see right there. That's how we support the show. We appreciate that. But yeah, man, we got a great show going in tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? We are celebrating our 1-year anniversary for the All-American Sports Show.
All right.
Yeah, man. And you know what I'm saying? We are topping it off with a big celebration for Coach Carver Durham. And we we wanna thank you everybody in the chat. We thank you for showing up. But we wanna really, you know what I'm saying, give a big celebration and salute for the work that coach has put in and make sure he get honored. I couldn't do this show, man, without doing this for Coach. Um, he's meant a lot to me. I know he's touched a lot of other people's lives, and they want to you know what I'm saying, come up here and show, you know what I'm saying, their love. So salute for that. Appreciate that. But just a quick recap of last week's show. If you guys didn't get to see, man, it was we had men of influence and women of impact. Uh, a group out of Colorado Springs who are doing very big things in the community. I don't know if you got a chance to see that segment or not, Rich.
Yeah,
But
I watched a little bit of it. I watched you had two brothers, I think, and two sisters on, so I got a chance to hear a little bit about what they were doing, but I
yeah,
didn't catch the whole broadcast.
yeah. Well, actually, that's D and his wife. So his wife, she runs the Women of Impact, and
Okay.
he runs the Men of Influence. But they're all in one organization of called One Body Entertainment. And actually, what they do is they go out and they talk to the head gang members, and uh, they e- resolve conflict in their own hood. And what they've done is they've taken back their community by speaking with these gang members and uh, you know just uh, just giving them a sense of humanity of what it means to be a community and bringing in instead of taking away. And it's been working for years, man. Over 50,000 people in their event last year for the Juneteenth celebration, which will Burble Apparel will be attending next year. Um, it's a big thing that they're going doing down there, man, and we want to especially give them a shout out for saying for doing what they're doing, man. They're doing big things. Um, but yeah, man. Without further ado, let's get this show on the road, man. I know you guys tuned in for this, and thank you, sis. Thank you. I know you guys are tuned in for this, and you want to get this thing going, man. So without further ado, let's bring on, you know what I'm saying, our guest for tonight, Miss Malika Durham and Kevin Graham, uh, kids of Mr. Coach Carver Durham. Let's welcome them to the stage here. What's going on with your guys, man?
Hello.
Going on? How y'all, man? How
Hey, how you
y'all?
doing?
Doing just great. Just great, man. I'm glad to have you guys on the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank
Indeed,
you for having us.
definitely.
So if you guys don't know, man, this show is all about giving flowers to yesterday's stars and spotlighting up and coming talent and also honoring yesterday's past and legends. And Coach Durham, your father, is truly a legend in our community and the lives that he's touched. We want to make sure that the world knows that this show will be going on YouTube to immortalize everything that has been said and all the honors that's being said tonight for the world to go back and see. Coach Durham deserves more than what I can give him for what he's given to me, and I definitely want to also give him his flowers for that.
Thank you, bro.
Mhm.
So look, let me ask you guys. So um, let me start with you, Malika. So where is he from?
From Goldsboro, Wayne County.
Okay, okay. So
Mhm.
from a female perspective, that's why I wanted to start with you, being a daddy's little girl. I'm sure. Um,
Um,
give us an inside scoop of how your father was, other than what we know of his tough exterior.
he was strict, but not as what people will expect. I mean, he wanted to make sure I had the best and everything, but he really wasn't that strict as everybody thought he was. But at the same time, I knew better, so he didn't
Right.
really have to do too much for me. I ain't get in trouble like that, so
Got you.
I
Got you.
was good.
So, so we know Coach was big on Islam.
Hmm.
Was that something that he instilled in you as a young age?
Yes, he stopped eating pork. I probably stopped maybe around my college years. Maybe I didn't like stop like right away like he did.
Mm,
But definitely was into my Black history, definitely just loving, the Black community, everything. So yeah, it's still with me.
got you. Got you. So were you around for any of his basketball years, or it was just coaching years for you?
It was coaching years. I mean, I knew he played basketball. Mostly, he was playing baseball as well. So that's when I was around when he was doing the pro baseball team and everything like that.
So you got a chance to
I
see him
did
play.
a little bit, yeah, when I was younger.
Okay, talk to me
Um,
about that, because I'm gonna tell you right now. Now, one thing about Coach Durham, he was a smack talker. There,
yeah, yeah,
he tell me right now today, and I can hear it in my ear. Say your jump shot is not as pretty as mine.
yeah, yeah. He'll let you know how many home runs he made. Um, he always would like try to make his muscles and everything, and he used to always be outside, practicing his swing. So I remember that. I do have one of his bats right now as well. And so yeah, he loved baseball, even
Got
though he coached basketball, but baseball was his sport. So growing up looking at baseball games on TV, him and my grandfather, because my his father played baseball as well, semi-pro, on a semi-pro team as well. So that was in him playing baseball and all the sports.
yeah, got you. So,
Hmm.
so Kev, tell me from your perspective as a young man growing up with a father, was he as was he as legendary as he is today back then when you was coming up? Did he have this persona then?
Yeah, he definitely did, man. I got to give my father his honors, cause from a father perspective, he always, was like, if you played with him, his favorite defense was one on one when it come to basketball. He loved the one on one defense, so he was like that with us, especially the boys. He was more one on one, like right in your face with it, like giving you the facts about life and about things going on. So I can say he was, but at that time we probably wasn't looking at it because that's just dad. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right.
he always had a big respect in the community when it came to like my sister was saying, the history, the culture, and just letting like always pushing books in our face to read and be more aware of what's going on and throughout the world and mostly with your history and your culture, man. He always preached that to us on a daily basis, man.
Hmm.
Got you, got you. Greg Cersei want me to make sure I tell you he said what's up, KG.
Tell him I said much love and what's up, man.
Yeah, man, that's deep right there. That's real deep, from a father that I mean, not only talked it but lived it, walked it.
Exactly.
It's
Hmm.
on a day to day. That's on a day to day. So look, man, we're gonna break to a little small commercial right quick. We got a guest that's I want to bring on to the show, man, and he he want to give his perspective and his love for Coach Durham, man. So
Okay.
y'all give us 1 second. We're gonna take this small commercial break. We'll be right back. You guys are watching All American Sports Show.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death? The fuck is that? Shit! I'm dying in this fucking country-ass fucked up town.
Welcome back to the show. Oh boy, it's crazy. Yeah, man. So we got a special guest we want to bring on to the show, man. He wants to show his love tonight, man. Without further ado, y'all welcome to the show, Coach Jerry Sykes. Coach, what's going on, man?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing just fine, man. I wanted to definitely give you an opportunity to give you your flowers, man, and you know what I'm saying, have you know what I'm saying, Malika and Kev here to be able to experience the love, you know what I'm saying, from you, man. So without further ado, the floor is yours.
Okay, brother. Thanks a lot for the opportunity. I'm gonna try my best, man, to get this out without getting too emotional. But you know, you have to understand our relationship, man. It was very, very special. First of all, I say hello to my two little cuz, Malika and Kev. How y'all doing, cuz?
How you doing, cuz?
Hey.
Doing great, you know. And I'm gonna start out, you know, by saying, you know, when our stuff began. I'm gonna take you back to '87. At the time I was in San Antonio, I was like 29 years old. And I've been through some things, going through some things, playing a little ball here and there, and trying to chase a dream. And at some point in every athlete's life, you know, you athlete, Kev athlete, you know, you never think about your last times playing, you know, when your dream's gonna be over with. But 2 years before that, back in '85, I had some back surgery, man, had a couple injuries, and you know, I kind of realized that maybe, you know, it's time to do some things different, man, and stop trying to chase that dream, you know, playing professional. I played a little semi-pro ball here, there, been a few places. And but you know, life is about choices, man, and decision making, you know. And you know, I'd be the first to say I've never been one to shy away from sharing my experiences, you know, with people because it may help somebody else. I've learned that what I've been through is not just for me, you know, it's for other people. So at the time, like I said, I was in San Antonio, man, living the life and, you know, so trying to experience this and that and, you know, made a few bad choices. And I wound up saying I needed a change. I felt unfulfilled. You know, I was getting older and that age at 30 is like, you know, that was old then, trying to be a baller. So I decided to come back home. And I came home and, you know, I shared my experiences with some people and ran the Carver Church and we talked, man, and he came and asked me, you know, what I was doing. I said, basically, man, you know, just back here trying to really find myself and just, you know, see what it's for me. So he asked me to come help. He said, man, I'm at the middle school, you know, I said, why don't you come help me coach ball? I said, well, you know, I said, oh, okay. I thought about it, but, you know, I tried to break away from it really. But he insisted and, you know, called. So I decided, man, to you know, come and do that. And that was one of the best decisions of my life. You know, you know, things had to change and it did. And at that time, I came back home trying to be adjusted, trying to do some things. And I just felt really unfulfilled, you know, inside. And came back home, you know, reconnected with my best friend and in life, you know, Deborah. And we connected back together, eventually got married. And one of the first things I remember, that first team we had back in '87, you know, she would follow us in the car. to go to the games with us. You know, that's the connection we had. We couldn't ride the bus. So that first team in '87, man, it really changed my life. And they really didn't understand. He really didn't understand that, you know, you guys, man, really saved my life. And that's why, you know, I want to say what I need to say, but I want to hear from, you know, you guys, because, you know, a lot of things that I did share, you know, the hurt inside, my unfulfillment, I thought, you know, but dealing with these kids, man, I mean, it changed everything for me. I mean, it changed everything. The interaction. That's why I hate that Maurice ain't here tonight. I know he has some stories to tell, man. I would love
Yeah, you already know.
I already know, man. And, you know, and one of the reasons I say that, because it started out with Brother John. I went through every one of those kids, man. I got a chance to coach them all. And, you know, that was very special, because to me, they all became my sons. And I still hear from them guys today. You know, I run into them all the time, man. And it shows me just how much that meant to them, but it meant so much more to me. But like I said, I mean, literally, not just, you know, it's cliche sometimes to say, you saved my life. But, you know, I was at the point, you don't know the low points that you can hit sometimes. And now it hits them. And just the interactions, man. That's why I can't wait to hear some of these stories, man. That, you know, and you know, Carl, he was a classy guy, man. Classy guy. You know, they used to call us Fire and Ice. You know, he was a fire. he stayed in your face, man. He stayed in your face. You know, he always challenged everybody to be better. They was talking about, you know, the Islam thing and all that. He pushed Black History, man, like nobody I knew. And ask somebody with the ISS, that was what they had to do. They even had people want to go to ISS so they can get some Black History.
Right.
That's not what that's for, you know. But he said, if you're gonna sit in here, you're gonna learn something.
That's right.
You know, and he promoted that. You know, he had a store on Walnut Street, man, pushing books. He came to the churches, man. He was at the church trying to teach to us, man, because you know the people have been misled by so many things, man. Like, so many things. So, you know, and the stories, man, that we had, the stuff that we tried to prepare, because if you ask anybody, I don't know if any of y'all remember Tierra Brody. She came up to the house yesterday. We were sitting there talking. She was an ex-ball player. And I brought this up about the tribute that was going to have about Coach Durham. Her eyes, man, just lit up just to hear his name. The first thing out of her mouth was fundamentals. Because that was our goal. Our goal was to make sure that when you guys left middle school and went to the high school, you understood the game, you knew the rules of the game, you had the fundamentals of the game, so they could be an easy transition for you to leave from here to go to what they was doing at the high school. So we wanted you to know what he was doing, and it made it such an easy transition to do it. And we tried to instill that confidence in you guys. You know, it's like Kev said, he was a one-on-one kind of guy. That was our defense. We were slapping the floors way before Duke and all them guys were doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was personal. We made defense personal. Right. That's why we made it so that if everybody looked their man in the eye and did what they had to do, we was going to win. And the confidence, man, that I got to see these kids develop, you know, you, for example, Shawn, you know, you knew yourself. One of the things, you remember those 2-on-2s you guys wanted to play us after practice every day. You know, I remember you as a 7th grader trying to dunk on me in the 7th grade because you thought that you could do that. And, you know, you guys will always say, you guys can't play. You old men and whatnot. And, you know, Cobb's always be shooting that jumper, showing how sweet that jumper was. And we had to ask you guys, did you guys play? And I remember having to play you guys about every day after practice and say, go home and ask your parents. Go ask your dad. You know, because
I got somebody backstage has been trying to get up in. I want to bring him on stage too, you know, so he can definitely know what I'm saying, feel the love and get the love as well, man. Y'all welcome to the stage, DeMarco Best. Welcome to the
All
stage.
right. Hey, how y'all doing?
Yo,
Welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to the show.
All right, good to see y'all, man. Good to see y'all.
You too, bro. You too, man. I'm glad you can make it, man.
Oh
Glad
yeah, bro. I had to. It's only right, man.
for sure, bro. For sure, man. So yeah, man, we was just, you know what I'm saying, coach was just you know what I'm saying, going over his some time as you heard, you know what I'm saying, backstage,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? Coach, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted to
Oh,
know.
no problem, bro. Like I said, I really, man, I want to hear what you guys have to say. I got about one or two stories I want to share, but other than that, man, it's on you.
Well,
Look,
look, at this
the first
time,
one,
at
go
this
ahead.
time, I'm glad everybody's here because at this time, I want to. I think this is the perfect time for us to do this tribute
Oh yeah.
to Coach, and you know what I'm saying. I hope you guys enjoy it. Um, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, this is our 1 year celebration show. We dedicate this to Coach and everything that he has done for us, and we want to know what I'm saying. Present this to him, man. So at this time, you know what I'm saying. We want to do this Coach Durham tribute. So y'all give us 1 minute. We'll be right back.
All right.
We declare our right on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Guys, I wrote a
Yeah,
little
thank
speech. Thank you, guys. I wrote a little speech I want to give for Coach. So today, guys, we gather to honor a man who shaped lives far beyond the game. Coach Carver was more than a coach. He was a man of respect, a man of honor, a man of integrity. He carried himself with quiet strength, unshakable purpose, and in doing so, he taught us what it truly means to lead. He didn't just teach us how to win on the court or on the field, he taught us how to win in life. He showed us that discipline builds character, that teamwork builds family, and that love, real love, is found in service to others. Every word he spoke, every lesson he shared came from the heart. He saw potential in every student, every athlete, every person who crossed his path. He made us believe he made us believe we could be more because he believed in us first. Coach Carver was loved by all. He walked this earth with purpose, with humanity, humility, with grace, and though he may no longer stand beside us, his spirit is everywhere. In the halls he walked, in the courts, in the fields he built, and most of all, in the hearts of those he inspired. So today we don't just remember, we honor the legacy of a man whose impact can't be measured by trophies or titles, but by the lives he forever changed. Rest easy, coach. Your work is done, but your love, your lessons will live with us forever. Love you, Coach.
That was good.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, brother.
I also want to just say his birthday is going to be on the end of this month too. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's big. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So look, at this time, man, we got some guests that want to show up and you know what I'm saying, pay their respects. Some you know what I'm saying, y'all give us 1 minute and when we gonna let them come on and do their thing.
Okay.
Coach Durham, in remembrance of you, I truly want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. I remember the first time I met you, and it was at the flea market. We used to leave church every Sunday, and we used to go straight to the flea market, and there you were, selling all types of stuff. But the most important thing, you was selling and teaching us about ourselves, teaching us about the black culture, teaching us about Africa, teaching about the soaps, and you were selling soaps. You were selling all types of stuff. And then I remember you having your store, I believe it was on Ash Street, and then downtown. I think the one on Ash Street, you were selling everything from rims. And I remember you having some nice cars, some nice cars. And then later on, when I grew up, you coached me in baseball. You used to take the time out to teach me how to bat because I didn't know how to bat. But I truly want to thank you. You have been a big impact to my life, and you truly blessed me, and I truly want to thank you so much. Thank you, Coach Durham. Much love.
Thanks, Coach, for all the life lessons you taught me as a 7th and 8th grader. I've carried on for years, well into adulthood. I think about those years with great fondness and just like to say thank you. You've helped me, you've helped countless basketball players and even guys that weren't on the team. We all have a lot of respect and love for you. And once again, thanks, Coach.
What can we say about Coach Carver Durham? He was tough, he was wise, he was funny, he was hard on us, but it was good for us. It's what we needed. Anytime he fussed you out, it not only made you famous, he gave us lines that we would quote for the rest of our lives. It was almost like a rites of passage. Coach Durham taught us how to be tough. He taught us how to grind. He taught us about excellence. He taught us how to dress for success.
Blessings and peace to everyone. I thought about freestyling this one, but due to my respect for Coach Durham, I chose to write a little something. Coach Durham was my first coach of organized school sports. He was a man of discipline and pride who didn't show favoritism regardless of the player's status on the team. Coach showed us what black pride looked like, but didn't exclude any of our Asian or Caucasian teammates. I remember Coach taking the entire team to the CIAA tournament and didn't exclude anyone because of their ethnicity. If my memory serves me correct, we all had a great time during that trip. We jumped and ran more bleachers than I care to think about, but it paid off in the end. I finally remember during my 8th grade year, we played at Brogdon, and Coach got kicked out the game for being on the refs for being one-sided. We ended up winning the game in overtime, and I remember seeing Coach in the final seconds of the game in the concession stand area with the biggest smile on his face. I said all of that to say this. Thank you, Coach, for being the second man in my life to show me how a leader and man acts. Thank you for holding us to the standard and showing us that hard work does pay off. Malika, no way I could do this without saying thank you for sharing your father with us and continuing the black pride legacy that your father represented every day.
shout out to all the guests that came through, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you guys, man.
That was good. That
Yeah,
was
it
good.
really was, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. A lot of those guys, like I remember going to those CIAA games and those games with my father. And he always took the guys to black college HBCU games. And he really wanted to show them, different colleges that they could go to, wanted them to learn and know how to support their own and how to give back. Man, it was a great thing to go on them trips, with those guys and seeing those pictures that y'all play, during the and showing things. It brought back a lot of memories, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, brother.
Sure, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'm gonna show some acknowledgments to the chat right quick, man. Also, I appreciate you guys for showing up. Sakima Etheridge says one of the best coaches I've ever had. He was a coach and a father figure. He will forever be remembered. Greg Searcy, you know what I'm saying, said Flav. DeAndre Smith says always a beautiful thing for our unsung heroes to get their flowers when they can smell them. Much respect. We appreciate that, bro. You got anything over your Danisha Davis says awesome tribute. Shout out. I appreciate that. You got anything going on YouTube, Rick?
Yeah, Gerald Cox from Goldsboro said, "What up, Goldsboro?"
All right.
Yeah, Joyce Dubois said hi, Mr. Taylor, and everyone. Zero Kelsey said, "Big up, coach." And Brandon Dumas said, "I love Colorado Springs."
Oh yeah, shout out, love Springs too. Love Springs. Yeah. What's up, Jay Bell? Jamel Bell just joined. What's going on?
What's up, cuz?
I tell y'all a short little story, man. With one of the lessons Coach taught me. So one of my first jobs in Goldsboro, Coach Durham gave me my first official job in Goldsboro. I was delivering papers from him. So me and my boy Kelvin Green, we was both delivering papers for Coach. So we thought we was smart and everything. So we, went and discarded the papers. You know what I'm saying? And, since thought we were going to still just get money and just get rid of the papers. So some kind of how, I don't know how or what, but Coach found out that we hadn't delivered none of the papers. Now, you expect for him to get mad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this was our coach, not thinking of the morality of what we was really doing as adolescents, but you know what I'm saying, this was our coach that we was doing this to. And you would think he would get mad, but he sat us down and he talked to us. And that day I learned about integrity. Doing the right thing when no one is looking. And that lesson that he taught us, just by that little task I give you, if you're gonna mess up doing that, imagine the big task. You know what I'm saying? Those little lessons stayed with me, man. Integrity is something very big to me to this day. You know what I'm saying? I hold that very big to me. And it's because of that lesson right there that he taught me from doing that. So that's just, you know what I'm saying, one of the things that, and forgive me, man, I'm shaking like a 87 Chevy over here. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, that was my man.
Yeah.
That was my man. So look, man, we're gonna take a small commercial break, man, and let me get myself together. And and we'll be right back, man. Y'all watching All American Sports Show. We're back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Flay, you know what I'm saying? Play, you know what I'm saying? We play, you know what I'm saying? You know, we pay a homage to the past, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We got with Buko a long time ago, man. He, you know what I'm saying? He gave us the love on it, man. And we wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying, we show love, you know what I'm saying, back home. Yeah, man, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was one of the first to do it. You know what I'm saying? The best to do it. And it ain't been done since, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You know
I appreciate you, bro.
what I
Most
mean?
definitely.
Shout
Appreciate
out.
the borough, man. Ain't nobody, I don't think, like, you know what I mean, the boroughs really show love to us, man. They really came out. Anytime we had a show, anytime we did anything, bro, they gave mad support. So I want to give my love to the city of the borough, man. I love y'all, man.
That's
For
what's
real,
up,
bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody call me.
Yeah, that was me.
What's up? What's going on?
Hey, lighter note here.
Mm-hmm.
You remember talking about going to the games?
Uh-huh.
You know, we always try to take you guys to a CIAA game every year. And but you know, I remember one year, well, most years that we went to the game, and he would always want to go maybe and try to get St. Aug, and that was a good. And it was so amazing listening to you guys, man, trying to decide what school you wanted to go to. You know, we was at the games and everything. But what was so funny about all this is that you guys were not watching the game. It wasn't based on the team's performance. You guys were looking at the cheerleaders and said, man, I'm going to don't remember that, Shawn, right?
Yeah.
It was so funny, man. I was telling Carson, look, man, those guys don't know what the score is. They don't know who wins. They don't know nothing about what's going on. They're going to base their college careers, man, where they going to based on the cheerleaders, man. So I had to bring that one up, man. I had to bring that one up, Shawn. That's why my research here, because he could validate all that stuff, man. It was so funny to me, man. But yeah, the lighter note. So I thought I'd tell you that, man.
Yeah,
Hoop you
man.
up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. Some of the sayings that coach says back in the day, it still be said amongst some of our friends to this day. As Lloyd was saying, some of the things that happen in practice, man. I mean, you could not make it up. You know, I don't care what happened. Somebody else could do something, and he tell Travis Coleman to hit the bleachers. You know, I'm talking about. Tremaine get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Trey, go hit the bleachers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm talking about, hey, boy, I'm talking about, man, you talking about somebody crying, man. Coach, I remember one time we was as Maurice stated, man, we were supposed to be jumping bleachers in the gym. And I mean, I don't know how long coach be having us run and jump them bleachers, but I'm talking about your legs feel like they gonna come off. And we jump in them bleachers, man, and coach went in the it was a little room in the gym, his office. So he went in the office to go change. As soon as he closed that door, the whole team stopped and just started hitting the bleachers with their hands. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we thinking, you know what I'm saying, we getting over, man. We hit the bleachers with our head. You know what I'm saying? Then we start back, you know what I'm saying, jumping. He come up there, ain't said not a word, man. Cool as on know what, ain't said a word. Went right there to the clock, started it over.
Y'all started over again.
Started over. Boy, hey, good God Almighty, man. Didn't say not one word. Just came out the gym, came out of, you know what I'm saying, office, went right there to the clock, started right back over. I said, oh my God. Couldn't pull nothing over him, man.
No, sir.
Couldn't pull nothing over him.
Hey, Shawn, I got one more story and I'm done, man. Hey, you know how classy he was. You talking about classy guy, could dress, man. I mean, you know, I remember that first year. I said, man, I'm gonna step my game up. We was going to the game, man. I was pulling all my old suits out, man. I was going suit for suit with him, man. And one game, man, we was playing one game. I had this blue suit on. I never forget it. One of the coaches came and said, man, I like that suit, man. I said, man, you almost look as good as Coach Durham, dude. I said, man, that was a compliment to me, man, because like I said, he was. So after the first year, man, I never forget it. He came up to me, man, one day before practice. He had a bag. He had this big bag, man. He said, I got something for you. I said, what you got? He came to me, man, he had this nice sweatsuit, man. I mean, it was nice, man. Had sweatsuit, coolest thing on it. Had logo. I think he had my name put on it or something, man, and everything. He said, I got this for you, man. He said, this what he said, they got a uniform, here's yours. You know, so he had me wearing those sweats, man. I couldn't wear no more suits, man, to the day. If anybody was going to be sharp, it was going to be him. If you guys can find a picture with me with a suit on, I would like to see it, man. But looking fine. Look, we had, you know, and Maurice brought that game. We had to go to Broaden, I think, man, and play, man, because we had some records. I mean, we had a couple undefeated seasons. You know, very rarely will we lose more than one game, man, or two games during the season. Yeah. And one last thing, Shawn, when you talk about integrity, you know, I'm gonna share this with you. This is something he tried to show you guys. Remember that one year, won't call a whole lot of names. We went because they had a thing about Goldsboro. They said if they was going to win and play, it had to be before January, because that's when the grades came out. And they swore that we weren't students, and that was one of the things that we pushed, man. We need to be students in that classroom.
Right.
And remember one year, one team here, we lost the first six. We lost 6 guys, the starting 5, and the man coming off the bench. They all the grades, man. They were ineligible to play. So we had to play those last 6 games with the bench. And some of the guys up here was on that team. They remember. And so the guys that really, man, were backups had to start now and step up. And I'll never forget, some of the starters came down. We were playing a home game. And they came down, man, was sitting there teasing. I think we were down at the half. And they was like coming in the locker room. They came in the locker room. He made them leave. He said, no, he said, you guys not on the team right now because of the decisions you made in the classroom. So this is the team now. It's like he wanted to feel like he had let these guys, that they had let these guys down.
Yeah.
And I remember the faces, man, the guy said, it's up to you now to do it. What was so impressive to me was after January, we had 6 games left in the season. We won 4 of those games and went 4-2. You know, with backups. And like I said, those guys, they remember that they had caused, you know, it's just like in life. Sometimes we look on our jobs and on assignments we have in our churches, whatever. We always look for somebody else that we use to stepping forward. And a lot of times we don't think that we have the ability to do that. And he never swayed 1 minute. Everything we did before, we still was going to do that. And I saw the growth in some of them guys that was on the bench before that were forced to start now and play in those 6 games. And we went 4-2. To me, that was better man than the season that we went undefeated. And that was the kind of guy that he was.
Yeah. Saw the growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's deep.
That's his thing.
Sakima says, and after every game, he made sure he had that fruit to eat. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that, bro.
Them oranges.
Yeah, he did sure. Yeah, coach, go have fruit after the game, dog. Believe that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. That's it is you like I said, as an adolescent, you don't get it. You don't get how special someone is. You know what I'm saying? You don't get, like I tell people all the time, when I was young coming up, playing ball, I didn't recognize what was around me. I didn't know the greatness of LaFonte, Way. You know what I'm saying? I knew they played, but I didn't know the greatness of these guys. And, you know, and then me doing what I did, becoming a McDonald's All-American, I look back and I look at the guys that I was around, Montreal Coley and you know what I'm saying, just Trad Coleman, you name it, it's plenty of guys that, you know what I'm saying? And I realized that I grew up around greatness. And not only just great players, there was great coaches. There was so much greatness in Goldsboro. It was a shame. You know, we already had great players, and then next thing you know, here come Kevin Graham coming through. Here come Mark Harris coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many guys that deserve their flowers, man, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to give these guys their flowers while they're still here so that they can be recognized, whether it be a coach, whether it be a player. But, you know, from my era and before my era, we played the game with heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If, you know, we would run through a wall if the coach told us to. We didn't make business decisions like these guys do today. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just a different era of love for the game. And that's why these guys that played yesterday deserve for their accolades to be known today. Because these young guys will never know. They'll never know the love or never know how to play the way it, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll never get it. They'll never get it, man. You had to be there. You had to be there. You know. Gary Baldwin said, yeah, he was smooth. Yeah, coach was smooth. He was, man. That's for sure. He was smooth.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to on another note, I want to thank everybody for the love and support that you guys have been showing for the apparel line, for the All-American Sports Show. We celebrated our 1-year anniversary for the apparel line last year, and now today we celebrate the 1-year anniversary for the apparel line. This will be our last show for this year, and we'll be coming back next year with a bigger show, better lineup. You guys, people ask all the time, how do I get on the show? It's simple. Just DM me. That's simple. DM me or DM Maurice Graham, and we'll set a date, man. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? We hope you guys enjoy watching the show as much as we enjoy presenting it to you. We do this out of love. We do this to give back to not just our local community, but to the world. It's our, as we always say, it's our, excuse me, it's our way of bringing a whole community, creating our own community, bringing them together every Friday night, to create a safe space, a positive space where we show love to our peers and pay homage to the ones before us and respect our legends and make sure that these guys don't go unknowledged. And you go to YouTube and, you know what I'm saying, you can catch the shows forevermore. So, like I said, I just want to say thank you guys for everything that you've done. It's been a trying year, but we stood tall. We still here, and we're gonna come back next year and bring it right back to you. All right. So,
Appreciate it.
yeah, man. Hey, I want to thank all you guys for showing up. I want to thank all our guests for coming out tonight. Um, Lloyd, Maurice, Michael. Um, I want to thank all you guys for showing in the videos. Coach Sykes, it's been a pleasure, man. You know, I love you to death, and I thank you for coming on. And again, you know, I'm showing you love, man. Much respect.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Richard, Taylor House Published, man. Much love. I appreciate you and, you know what I'm saying, your followers, man, for joining in and paying love to us, man. We really appreciate that.
So,
You guys, you guys are welcome anytime. KG, Malika, you know what I'm saying, Marco, man. Hey, from the bottom of my heart, it's an honor to be able to honor you guys, Father. I appreciate you guys allowing me the opportunity. And
thank you, brother. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, we appreciate you for reaching out.
Yeah, a lot, bro.
Thank you for having us, bro.
Yeah, for
Appreciate it.
real. And I'm gonna be chiming in, checking you out, bro. Rick, I'll be checking you out on too, bro. I'm gonna be chiming in, but I got it. I got a few people that come to the barber shop from all over Baltimore, and they be asking me, man, you know Rick? And I was like, man, yeah, I know Rick, man. That's my man. We went to school together. So, hey, bro, hey, man, you doing your thing, man. Congratulations to y'all, brothers, man, and thank y'all.
For sure, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank everybody for joining in tonight, man. As always, I'm your host, Burr Boy, aka Shawn Atkinson, and this is the All American Sports Show. We're coming to you live next year with a brand new show, and you know what I'm saying, better viewership, man. And like I said, we hope you guys love watching the show as much as we love bringing it to you. And just want to say thank you for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Till next time. Peace.
All right,
My
peace.
brother.